Welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters live. Now today I went to Cadbury World and I was kind of not impressed with how it went, but that is in another video. But anyways, so I went to Cadbury World and my brain started thinking very hard actually. It took me seconds to think. But Cadbury World has this one experience that really no Merlin park ever has. Not even Merlin attraction has anymore because they kind of removed it. But my theory was that Merlin would move closer to getting rid of some of these attractions and putting in or installing more ride aspects. Because as we know, Cadbury World since 2014 have had their 4D chocolate experience cinema, and ever since then it's been the same movie, it's been the same chairs, the same layout, the same design, even the same queue. Now, with all of these just being in mind, it's literally at 9 years old, so pushing it to like the 10th year, so probably next year. Could Merlin remove the 4D cinema? Now, I have said about this multiple times with other theme parks and with other attractions that Merlin own, such as the Sea Life Centre, even more Sea Life Centres, because I swear to God they've got rid of all their 4D cinemas in every Sea Life Centre I've been to, which is pretty sad. I don't know if they've got rid of other ones. I'm trying to think where. No. Even though they do have some, like Legoland. Now, Legoland Discovery Centre and even the Legoland Resort has started the Skyline. They have the 4D cinema, which I don't get why they've got two 4D cinemas, but we roll with it. And then you've got Legoland Discovery Centres, which also have the 4D cinemas. But that leaves one question, and that is going to be Cadbury World. Now, Cadbury World, as we know, 2014, it opened. And it was a really good chocolate treat for the area because it kind of kept the guests in there. It kind of kept the guests wondering how this design worked. Has a really good theme to it, such as the crunchy roller coaster ride. I mean, that really does suit the whole aspect and virtual reality aspect of how the theme parks are going towards in the future. Not yet though. But the fact that we have this whole entire 4D cinema is quite cool. But at least one question, is Merlin going to remove it? Because I really hope they don't. But at the same time, I wish they do. Because the area outside of Cadbury World is a bit deserted and it's a bit unorganised. Now, we do know that Merlin before did not make this area. They didn't even make Cadbury World. Cadbury World was formerly on its own and run by Cadbury. But Merlin then took it over last year, and then it got moved to the Merlin annual pass. But then it was more the case of the 4D cinema being there since 2014. I remember it being open, and it's been the same. And I'm just there like, where's the investment? Like, could anything happen to it? Why is it the same? And like, why isn't anyone questioning it? Now, what was a really key significant thing I saw in Cadbury World today, and they were redoing that part with the Bourneville experience, which I think was pretty cool. Because the Bourneville experience was one of the things which was like, it was a miss or hate or love or give or whatever else. But yet again, it having a new roof, because it's getting a new roof, I think it's quite cool that they're doing some stuff to this area. Now, they're not affecting the factory either, because the factory and there are two different things. You don't actually get to see the chocolate either anymore, which I kind of think is sad. You don't get to see the chocolate wrappers being produced, which again is pretty sad. But that's probably because of legal restrictions and how the copyright has been in hand, but that's for another video. But the 4D cinema, I really hope does not leave the park. But yet again, at the same time, if they made it into a ride, it would be amazing because it will keep the people wondering. And I really wish they get rid of that one view per person, because it's like you go through the attraction and you get bored. I was there like, me and my mom were there like for like, God knows, 4 hours today waiting, and I'm like, that 4D cinema isn't long enough. So if you did like multiple times, that'd be quite cool. But they do have to take into account in how many people enter this ride. Now, we also know, like I've said, 4D cinemas have been becoming really big and extinct towards the Merlin Entertainment Group because it's a lot to run, a lot of costs. So with this in mind, could Cadbury give up the whole 4D experience? Could Merlin just give it this whole 4D experience and wipe out all the characters? I mean, where's Bertie Bassett in it? I'm a bit confused. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm kind of confused about why it's still there, and if it is still there, how is it being managed, and how is it getting along? I don't understand, because all the stuff is exact same as it was in 2014, so nothing has changed. And yet again, the lip syncing inside of the cocoa bean ones, it's not the same to the audio. So the audio is quicker than the lip syncing, and the lip syncing isn't. it's like it's like me saying stuff without me actually saying it, but I'm pretending to say it. The graphics are bad, basically, but we roll with it. We roll with it. Now, I want to know what you guys think about this 4D cinema at Cadbury World. Just can it keep? Will it go? Will it stay? Would you like it to stay? Would you like it to go? So yes, comment down below. Please remember to subscribe. Smile always. And what did that Cadbury bunny say? Oh, relax, take it easy, and enjoy a caramel. Bye, guys.